Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Just Sean YouTube channel, where there's real life, real talk, real true life experience with real people. Man, I am so excited to be back with you guys one more time, man. I know I've been gone for a while. I left that last video, but I had to revamp a few things, and I'm back, and I'm excited. Guess what, y'all? I want to come to y'all with something good, something important, because I think in the midst of this pandemic, what we've been through, what we've been going through, I think we need to think about these things. What did we do different in the midst of this pandemic? What did we learn? What did we change? Did we get closer to God? What did we do? Also, everything's opening back up. We're about to go back into the four walls of the church. What are we about to do different? What are we doing differently now? What are we about to do different? What did we learn during this pandemic, man? What did we truly learn during this pandemic? Because everything happened for a reason. So what did we really learn in this pandemic? Did we learn that we had some ideas? Did we learn that we could start businesses? Did we learn that we could write books? Did we learn how to bond closer to our family and pray together and stay together? What did we truly learn in the midst of this pandemic? See, that's the real question. What did we learn? Some of us worried. Some of us got frustrated. Some of us may have been affected by the coronavirus. Some of us may have caught it. Some of us may have lost our jobs. Some of us may have lost income. But guess what? You still were provided for. God still provided. You still have things. But what did you learn? What did you get out of all of that, being secluded by yourself in your homes with your parents? What did you? Because see, a lot of us don't like to be. I'm not a homebody. So to be home, it was a lot for me. But I began to do things. I wouldn't have started this YouTube channel if it weren't for me being at home. I wouldn't have started this business if it weren't for me being at home. So there's some things that happened. There's some things that transpired in the midst of during this pandemic. I learned a lot of things, and I was pushed to do things that I was uncomfortable doing before. Yep. So what things did you do different? What was you pushed to do that you would normally do, that you were uncomfortable to do before? What did you do different? What did you learn? Did you spend more time with God? Did you connect with more people? What did you do? And that's the question that I have for everybody today. What did you do? What happened? What changed? What positive happened? What negative thing happened? What pushed you to come out of your comfort zone? Because this pandemic pushed a lot of us to come out of our comfort zone. So what did you do different that you didn't do before? That's the question. I keep repeating. That's what I hear. Because we have to learn now that things are opening back up, and we're able to go to the four walls of the church. We're able to go to the malls. We're able to go to school. We're able to do the things that we did before. But is it going to feel the same? Are you going to have that same yearning? Are you going to have that same appetite? Are you going to do? Are you just going to feel the same? Something had to happen. There had to be a change somewhere. I got closer to God. I did. I experienced having the coronavirus. I did. And that situation, it scared me a little bit. But I began to pray more. I got closer to God in the midst of that. I got closer to Him. I got closer. I read my word more. I had more time to think. I had more time to read the Bible. I had more time. I just had more time to do what I usually didn't do. I didn't have a choice. I was able to start an online business as well. There's so much that transpired. I was able to spend more time with my family and get to know them more and do more with them. It wasn't always easy. Sometimes it was uncomfortable. But I had to learn how to be uncomfortable in an uncomfortable situation and make the best of that uncomfortable situation. How many of us know sometimes we have to get uncomfortable being comfortable. Let me say it one more time. Sometimes we have to get uncomfortable being comfortable. Because some of us was comfortable before this pandemic hit. So somehow God needed something to happen for us to get uncomfortable, to wake us up, to know that He is still God. It's real, y'all. This is what's happening. And we have to look at everything that's still happening around this world. Black people being killed, all types of situations, young folk dying, everything, all types of things are transpiring. But what are we going to do different, guys? What are we going to do different? What are we going to do different? That's the question. What are we going to do different? I'm taking my YouTube channel to a whole nother level. I'm taking my prayer life to a whole nother level. I'm connecting with people that have the same mindset and same heart I have. I'm bonding with more people, but I'm being mindful of who comes in my household or who's going to be connected to me. I'm being mindful and being prayerful of it. Because now I can't make the same mistakes I made before, Now I can't do the things I did before. Now my whole plan, my whole blueprint has changed. And I can do things differently now. And I'm going to think about it before I do it. Not being so frustrated, not being so bound up, not being over the goal 24/7. But I'm taking time to get me together. And that's what the pandemic did for me. It allowed me to take time for me. It allowed me to get me together. It allowed me to spend more time with my family. It allowed me to get to the word. It allowed me to pray. It allowed me to start business. It allowed me to think and change my mindset to a whole nother level. That's what it did. And hopefully it did the same thing for you. Hopefully it did something for you. And that's the question. What are we going to do different with all that we have? At once our freedom was snatched away from us. So what are we going to do different now, y'all? What are your children going to do different? Parents, what are you going to do different? College students, what are you going to do different? Church folk, what are you going to do different? What are we going to do different? Number one, let's hear God more. Let's read his word more. Let's get into his presence more. Because now we can handle certain things that's going on. That's the biggest thing. What are we going to do different? I thank you guys for tuning in to the Just Sean YouTube channel. Where there's real talk, real life, real true life experience, and real people. Let me give a shout out to D-Vet808, who stayed consistent in the mix. Keep praying for your brother. I love you. I thank you for Zaya Joy. She's doing the thing out there on YouTube channel. She's doing it, and I'm proud of her. I thank you for I Am Tracy Lee. She's out here killing the game. She's killing the game out here. Kiara T, killing the game out here, another YouTuber. ENT Family, another YouTuber, killing the game out here. Y'all guys keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all keep pushing your media, keep pushing everything you're doing. Stay focused while you're doing it, man. Don't get sidetracked, don't get frustrated. Stay consistent. Like I'm saying to myself too, stay consistent, man. Take your subscribers, your views to a whole nother level. Stay consistent, guys. And guys, tune in, man. Because I got more stuff to come, man. It's going to be off the chain on the Just Sean YouTube channel. It's going to be off the chain. So I want you guys to stay tuned. God bless you and love you guys. See you next time on the Just Sean YouTube channel.